Hey guys, it's Mallory. Sorry I haven't updated in a while. I know that I've had a lot of new subscribers, and I bet they're wondering where my videos are, and all my older subscribers are probably wondering where I'm at because I haven't been updating. I really appreciate it. I've been getting like this wave of new subscribers, and I'm so glad that my videos are still helping you guys, and getting something out of it and seeing progress or anything like that. As for my life, it's been kind of crazy recently. That's why you haven't seen me make videos in the last couple months. Um, I recently started helping out my family's business as in addition to my normal job. So usually when I get done with my job, I come home and I start doing stuff for them, basically invoicing and stuff on the computer. But I feel like I'm working 10 to 12-hour days right now, and so it's been kind of crazy. Um, but it's helping, and right now we all can use that extra money to do anything we can in this economy. Um, what else happened? My weight has not gone down, but it hasn't risen either. It's been pretty much the same, just under 200 in the 100s still at least. Sometimes I fluctuate a couple of pounds back up into the 200s, but then I go right back down. I think it's just water retention. Um, but everything is good. I can't really complain much about the weight loss or gaining weight. You know, everybody has those days where you suddenly feel like you are not stopping anymore. I mean, you're not losing anymore. And I get those days. And it's so frustrating because sometimes you um, you get into this habit of wanting to look at the scale all of the time. And I've stopped doing that because then I seem to obsess about 1 or 2 pounds, and I don't want to do that anymore. I want to be able to look at my body and like it and fit into the clothes that I want to and like it. I know I've mentioned it in my previous videos where I'm not a number person. I hated numbers when I was overweight, and I still hate them now that I've lost weight. At first, I loved numbers. Let me tell you, I loved watching the numbers go down. It was the best feeling. But then afterwards, after I got down 150 pounds to where I am now, I'd stop wanting to look because I didn't want to feel bad every time I gained a pound and then lost it 2 days later. So I've been trying not to do that. Some would probably argue the point that if you don't look every once in a while or look every couple of days to see how you're doing, um, that you don't know where you need to balance or to see where you're supposed to be or fix what isn't working or something like that. I just want to be happy. That's it. Some some people obsess about it. I'm kind of over wanting to obsess about it. So um, I'm trying to just maintain and do my exercise. And every time I have one of those fat days, I'll complain to a friend. I'll call him and be like, "Oh, I feel fat today." I'm having one of those girl days where I feel fat. And then they're like, "Well, are you doing what you're supposed to be doing? Are you eating what you're supposed to be eating? Are you exercising?" And then, I'll say, "Oh, well, I had this to eat and I probably shouldn't have." And they say, "Well, are you exercising?" "Well, yeah, I'm still doing my exercises." "Then what are you worried about?" You know, it's one of those things where if you're doing what you're supposed to be doing, if you're exercising and you're making yourself healthier every day by doing what you're supposed to be doing, I don't see a need to look at the scale every day. And I appreciate that, my friend that tells me that, because it's true, you know? And within a day of feeling fat or feeling like I'm not doing what I'm supposed to be doing, I feel good again because I realize that I still am doing what I'm supposed to be doing. And I'm probably rambling right now, but I might not be making sense to some of you, and I apologize for that. Um, but, you know, I'm just trying to be happy, and that's about it. Um, One thing I've not been happy about recently is my skin is starting to get. I knew that I was going to have extra skin. I knew it. Um, the doctor said, quote unquote, under a certain age, your skin is very elasticy, so your skin will um, tighten back up after you lose weight as you gradually do that. I'm not really seeing that happen, and I think it was kind of a lie, especially in my tummy area. I know I had watched an area, a video of someone's before, and they showed us their little friend, and she had drawn a face on her stomach and made it a face. And that's kind of like what mine is right now. If you push it together, it makes it a little donut, flat little donut. If you make it, if you hug it like this, then there's a face, and I don't like it. My arms are very flabby still. I have a lot of excess skin on my arms, which I hate. Um, my arms are a lot smaller, but if I didn't have that extra skin, it definitely would look a lot better. And then, let's see, that's pretty much it for that. Some happy news is that I just found out that I'm going to be an aunt. I'm really excited. My brother, who just had weight loss surgery in January, him and his wife are now expecting a little baby. She's only about 8.5, 9 weeks along, so we still have a long way to go, but I'm excited to be an aunt, and I'm still in shock, I think, because I didn't really expect them to be pregnant so soon. So come November, I will have a little niece or nephew. We're all pushing for a boy, but usually when you push for something, it's usually the opposite way. um, Summer is coming soon for me and for everyone really. But in Hawaii, it seems like it comes a little faster for us than it does you. Today's cold. I'm a little cold today. I know it's like 72. I'm freezing, but um, summer's coming up, and some of the things that I'm really looking forward to wanting to do this year. Last summer, my goal was to get into a bikini and feel okay with it. I'm still have a full figure because of I'm always gonna have one. I have, rounder hips, and I'm always gonna have them, no matter how. I'm a 12 and I still have round hips. But this summer, I got into my bikini, by the way. I know, I just wanted to mention that. But this summer, I am actually going to push forward in doing sports in the water. I'm not a surfer by any stretch of the imagination. Way too white for that. I'll burn. And I'll probably get pushed out of the water. um, I really want to get into paddle boarding, and for those that don't know what it is, it's a really good core exercise. You can do it on lakes as well as you can do it on rivers and ocean. That's where they all do it. They do it on rivers and oceans here. Obviously, we don't have lakes, but basically it's a really long board, wide like a surfboard, and it has rubber on the top so that you can stand up, or you can sit up on your knees, and you have a big paddle like a kayak has a paddle, and you push yourself on it, and it takes a lot of balance, and it strengthens your entire core system. It strengthens your abs and your legs and everything. It just takes your entire body to do this. So that's my next goal, is to get into that. I know a couple of people that own them, so I'm hoping that maybe they'll let me borrow them, because evidently I've looked into it, but they're very expensive to buy. They're like somewhere between $200 and $600, I believe, so very, very expensive. But that's my goal for now. I'm trying to take it slowly, take small steps, don't want to push too heavy for goals and then, not obtain them, and I think that's wise for everyone. But again, thank you guys for watching my videos, and hopefully I'll be able to update again soon. And I wish you all the best, all of everybody that's going through this, and I hope your progress is going well. I'm watching videos as I can. So thank you, and I love all your comments. Thank you so much. Very encouraging to me as well. Have a good day, everyone. Bye.